Alright everybody, welcome back to more Civilization 4. In the last episode, our civilization arose from humble beginnings. A little settler established the city of Mecca, which has now grown pretty well. And my resources are pretty significant around here. I've got rice, I got cows, I got pigs, I've got floodplains. I was able to construct the Stonehenge. So this is really an excellent capital city. It's got a lot of food resources, it's got a lot of commerce. So it's going to be really good. I established Medina as well, which is on its way. It's got some horses, and now I'm trying to develop some of the food resources, as you can remember. And I do have a third settler, which I'm going to try and probably establish somewhere around here. I want to get access to that copper. I want to have access to the rice. Maybe that wine as well, if I can. There's some floodplains here, which are excellent. So I mean, there's a few tiles in this general location that will be helpful, but I want to send my scout warrior over here so that we can see a little bit further, you know? You can't have it all. Ideally, I want to have these 3 floodplain tiles, and I also want to have the rice, and I also want the copper, and I want the wine, but, you know, it's kind of hard to push all of those. I'm thinking that Mecca will be able to push its borders pretty soon so that I can have access to this iron. So I'm not going to worry about trying to establish the city within those boundaries quite yet. But that's kind of where we're at. And I guess let me start moving in this general direction with my settlers and my warriors. Let's see. So I have constructed barracks in Medina. What am I going to want next? I'm almost thinking I want to go with a granary so that I can really push the growth. Again, another aspect of this early gameplay for my specific situation is that I haven't really pushed towards the borders of my enemies yet. I haven't found a situation in which I'm going to have to be an early aggressor or wage early war. So I think I'm really going to focus on economic type of play for right now. Alright, so, you know, this may actually be a pretty decent location for a city. Because I'll have the rice, I'll have the copper, and as the culture pushes out with the monument that I get from the Stonehenge, I'll eventually be able to take control of these floodplains. So that may be a good little spot right there. But let me move my warrior that way. And I am going to just follow behind with my little settlers. I didn't mean to move these guys out. Now my people are pissed off again. Alright. So we want open borders with Persia. That's fine for right now. So, yep. Let me keep pushing this way. And you know, this may be a good spot for a city. This right here might be nice. I won't get that wine, which is unfortunate. But I don't know. Get the copper. Eventually, I'll get those floodplains. So he wants me to cancel my trade deal with the Vikings. I am not going to bother doing that just yet. So Mecca just completed a worker. Do I want to go for the Great Wall? I could chop some forests. Should I do it? I don't think it's worth it. There's really not much benefit at these lower play levels, because you don't have to worry about the barbarians so much. So I'm thinking no. I think I'm going to focus on research. So I'm going to build a madrasa, which is the Arabian equivalent of a library. Okay, so I do want to kind of scout out a little bit more. Just kind of see what's beyond the river. But I'm leaving my settlers unprotected, which is a little scary. So where's my worker at? He's right there. What do I want to do? Hmm. I think that I am going to... I'm having a hard time finding the difference between a floodplain and a grassland. Like, what's the difference? I know when you hover over the tile on the bottom left, it tells you. But, you know, these look similar to me. I'm just trying to figure out what makes one over the other. I guess the floodplains looks a little bit more dry. But... Maybe I want to build more cottages here. Or I could build some production here. I don't know. Kind of tricky. I know I'm taking a long time to decide what to do with this worker. There's lots of land that could be developed here. And I'm thinking that... You know what, let me clear these coastal tiles for now. And we'll kind of do that. Let me set this warrior to defend. I'm going to just hang tight with my settler for now. And we'll kind of... Ah, look at that. We got some gold. See, so it was worth exploring. But we have some competition here in the area. This is Cyrus. Man, this is a good location. All these floodplains. There's that... Ah, man, and some gold. But that's really going to put us close together. I am thinking... Man, what do I want to do here? Maybe we will push an early war against Cyrus. That might be what we end up doing. As soon as we get access to iron, we can start building swordsmen, which will give us a city attack bonus, and we can push an early war if we have to. Because he probably has some... I don't know, I really want to be able to fully exploit this area here. This is just a really good spot for a city in general. Like right there is a pretty good spot. Because you got the rice, you can push out towards this and that, and the gold, and the copper eventually. It puts me a little further away from the copper than I would like. So there are some options here. I don't really know how I want to handle it. I almost want to settle right here. That's going to be a fairly aggressive battle. But... Man, what do I want to do? I don't know. Or maybe I should go further south. Like right there. That way I can have these luxury resources and really focus on like a commerce city. I'm going to go ahead and clear this out for now.
Not at all similar are the race of the immortal gods and the race of men who walk upon the earth.
All right. So this is a world wonder that gives you 100% trade route yield and a priest. Okay. What do I want to work on next? Maybe metal casting if I'm thinking about starting a war. Let's do that. Because now it's become kind of inevitable, right? I'm gonna have to. Let me go ahead and develop that corn farm. Oh, that's pretty nasty. We're gonna need that gold and this. So I'm thinking about settling. Honestly, like right here. On this square, because I'll get those 2 gold. Eventually, once I've pushed out against Cyrus, I can get that resource. I can expand west towards that. The only problem is not a very good food resource, but look at all these floodplains that do give pretty good food. I'm actually going to build a city right there. Let's do it. This is a risky gamble here. Question is, what do I want to do with it? There's not much going on so far. Let me go ahead and build a warrior. And then this worker. What can we do with that? I'm actually going to send this worker all the way here so he can start developing this area. And then I'm going to build a corn farm here. This is a very interesting area here. And I think we're going to fight a pretty nasty war with Cyrus. But it's going to take multiple turns for me to be able to develop the infrastructure needed to pull out that war. I really need access to this so I can build stronger units and really get the upper hand in a war. I think what I can do is I can kind of come here and I can connect these cities. And let's kind of see what happens here. I think I have an open border agreement with Cyrus, so I can probably scout into his land and just kind of see what's going on. And looks like I've met Tokugawa. Welcome, Gabriel. May your empire flourish and grow for as long as it remains useful to us. I mean that sincerely. Alright, so I got a granary here. So, the chariot, you know, I could use chariots to wage this war. And I'm wondering if that's what I should do. Or if I should keep focusing on some growth for now. The madrasa, for example. No, you know what? I'm going to start pumping out some units. And I'm going to build a cottage here. So Mecca is built. I'm I'm wondering if I should invest in barracks before I start really pumping out some units. That way they can have a little bit more experience. Let's go ahead and do it. So yeah, that town right there. I could go for that. I could use that town. That's a pretty decent one. So let me connect all this. Let me kind of keep pushing in a little further. Just kind of see the extent of his empire. See what kind of war I'm going to be getting into. Oh, he's got lots of coastal resources as well. So he's actually a pretty good first war for me to get into. Really solidify all these mines here for myself. And then kind of push out to have some coastal cities as well. So this is a good target for a first war. So I got some chariots. And I think I'm just going to start pumping them out. So I can give him strength or withdrawal chance. Going to go ahead and give him some strength. And I'm actually going to start stationing these guys here. So he's built a nice little cottage here. And let's go ahead and build a mine, huh? Let's do that. Right. Yeah, let me dig that mine here. And then Persepolis is going to be their capital. And that is a juicy city. Look at all these resources they have. So, and that's really all they have right now. It looks like 2 cities only, maybe. So now with ironworking, I can also start clearing away some of this jungle, which is going to be helpful. Alright, and the border's expanded, so now I can actually take hold of this iron, which is going to be very helpful. And I got that mecha that has built barracks, so I'm going to start training some chariots there as well. And I'm just going to start pumping them out. Let me go ahead and do that. And my culture here is pushing out pretty nicely as well, to where I should be able to get some nice resources. If I can get that pig, that'll be helpful for this city. Let me go ahead and start removing some jungle. Doesn't look like he has much else here. I'm going to take him back. He only has 1 warrior here, which is pretty good. We're going to need a hefty economy, because if we're going to stretch ourselves thin with all these cities, we're definitely going to need to be able to support that financially. Can these even attack cities? I think they can. I'm not sure. I'm hoping they can. Okay. So we're definitely just pumping out these chariots. Temple of Artemis. I don't know if I really want that. I'm going to keep pumping out some of these chariots. And it looks like St. Augustine, a great prophet, was born here in Mecca, which is great. So I can actually found a holy city here if I'm able to research Christianity or Islam, but that may take a while. So he can either join the city. I can either help research a technology. Let me take a look at this research screen and see how I can get to Islam. I really forgot. I'm assuming it goes through the monotheism arch. So you gotta go through feudalism, divine rights. So that's what I need. I need divine rights. How do I get to that? Because it's not really connected to anything, so I'm a little confused. So I need monarchy and theology, number 1. So theology. So I need monotheism, theology, monarchy. So it takes quite a while to get there, but I might go for that. So I'm gonna skip this great prophet for now. And I'm going to keep clearing some jungle here. And let me connect this gold to the city. All right. So I built a warrior there. I don't know. I almost want to get a worker. Another worker. Because we're going to need lots of workers to support the growing population here. I'm going to keep skipping him for now. I'm going to clear this jungle.
And them that take the sword shall perish by the sword.
Okay. So I kind of want to go this monotheism route, and I'm going to try to found Islam. Or I could actually even found Christianity first, actually. I forgot that Christianity hasn't been founded yet. Let me keep producing some chariots. And bring them down to this city here. And there's a slavers' revolt in Persepolis, which is nice for me. Gonna keep skipping him for now. Gonna try to found a religion so I can get monotheism. Because if I have a holy person, they can build a holy site to that religion in the city that it was founded in. And if that happens, every city in the empire that has your religion means this city is going to get 1 gold for each of those. So that's a very powerful thing. So that's why I'm kind of hoarding on to that great prophet. So I got the luxury resource of gold, which is great. And then this worker, I guess I am going to make more mines. Gonna build all these gold mines here. And I'm basically just kind of gearing up for war, hopefully. I am building a ton of chariots. Let me see if I can just start a war here pretty soon. Gonna build these gold mines here. And let me just move all these chariots. Now that I have roads, it's much faster for them to travel here, which is great. All right. Let's keep moving forward. And I don't know, this city probably needs to do a little more with it, honestly. Maybe I'll just go ahead and build a mine right there. Okay, so my armies are massing, thankfully.
I am the Lord thy God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Okay. So, organized religion. Let me see the big picture. You know, I haven't even been using my slavery thing as much as I should, which is kind of silly. So I can build missionaries without monastery and cities with state religion, construct buildings 25% faster. So that's going to be helpful once we get a religion, but I'm about to start a war, so I don't want a turn of anarchy, so I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to go ahead and push out that theology, and that will allow me to found Christianity if I'm the first one to it, which will be great. That way I can utilize this great prophet. All right, let me build a mine here. I'm gonna keep going like this. Keep skipping him over. Nice. And I think we are pretty much ready to start this war. So, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all the chariots. And I'm going to move them out right here. And basically go for this city. I have no idea how this is going to go. So, we're going to have to figure it out. Alright. So, let me go to Cyrus here. So he's actually pleased with me, but I'm going to declare war. And I'm going to go to this forested tile. That might give me a little bit more leverage. And I captured a worker. Let's see what he's got. He's only got one archer here. And my combat odds are pretty low here, honestly, which is not good. I guess, you know, the chariots don't do too well against the archers, honestly. But we will just have to see what happens. Let me route all these back to Damascus. And I'm going to keep skipping this guy. Some of you guys are probably like, why are you wasting that great prophet? I'm probably doing something wrong, I know. This war is... I'm a little concerned about it, honestly, because I have so many units, and my chances are still so low against this one little archer that... I don't know, I just hope it works out. So I got a chariot. Really, I need that bronze so I can make this stronger units, but... I'm going to keep pumping out some chariots for now, because I'm just concerned I may not have enough units. I have a feeling I'm going to lose a ton. So let's see what my chances are here. 7.8%. That really sucks. I mean, I'm going to have to throw numbers at it. So I lost still 7.8%. Now it's 31. Now it's 95. Now it's 99. Perfect. All right. So I did have to throw some numbers at it, but we took the city and we're going to. It's a good location. It's got some nice resources, nice floodplains. So I would like to install a new governor here, and I'm gonna just build an archer for now, and allow these units to heal up. And then this worker. What do I want to do with him? I think for now, I am going to develop... I'm going to develop that tile. Or actually, I didn't see that that tile needed developing too. Okay. Let me put this guy here. Let them heal up. Yeah, we're going to need to push out and conquer Persepolis. Alright, so got some units here. Got a warrior. Just gotta be careful that I keep an eye on him. So let me just go ahead and give him strength. What would be my odds against this guy? 98 point something. And he's not even healed up. This is like 99.6. So I'll just kill him real quick. I'll let that one heal up. I'm gonna keep skipping this guy. Here I have a worker. What can I build here? Oh, I already have a hamlet there. Ah, man. Okay. I thought I had something. Okay. Let me go to the floodplains. And we will develop a cottage. Elizabeth wants me to break my deals with the Vikings. Not gonna let that happen just yet. So I completed a madrasa up here. What do I want to do? I actually... Why are they unhappy? How do I go into the city view? I thought I'd just like double click it, but it's not working. Trying to figure out why they're unhappy. But let me go ahead and build a chariot, honestly. So, over here, this city's still not growing too much. I'm trying to think about what to put here. I'm gonna do one more worker for now. Gonna build a cottage there. That worker will build a cottage here. Skipping this guy still. Then let me just put that guy on standby. All these guys can come back home and heal up. Then I have one more worker. Let me build. Okay, I got a chariot. Let me move him up there. And one more worker. I guess I will build a mine. So this guy here is being a douche. My odds are 9.9, so that's a battle I am not going to take. Not sure what he's doing. I don't like him in my land like that. It looks like it was a scouting warrior. He may just be recalling him. Again, gonna skip him. Okay. What do I want to do? Just gonna build a road. Gonna build a mine there. So, let me keep healing these guys for right now. Really don't have as many units as I thought I did. It's nice to know I'm one of the greatest civilizations, though. And looks like I'm actually running a little long in this episode, so I hope you guys are enjoying. Thanks for watching, and we'll continue this war in the next episode.